Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play Beat It by Michael Jackson on guitar. Now in this video we're going to break down a main electric guitar part through the whole thing. So I'm going to show you, of course, that classic riff, and then we're going to go into the power chords, and I'll even cover some of those guitar overdubs that Eddie Van Halen did, some of those little tasty licks at the beginning. But before we dive in, if you're new here, I want to hook you up with a gift right away. I put together this awesome fretboard guide that's going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales to play in any style, anywhere on the neck, and I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below to download your copy. All right, well, with that said, let's break down this song. All right, let's break down Beat It on guitar. Now the tune starts off with just this synth-like keyboard part playing these notes. And it's important to note that I am tuned down a half step, right? Because Eddie Van Halen, his guitar on this track was tuned to E flat. So E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat. Now you're starting out here on the 4th fret of the low E, and then you're gonna go down to the 1st fret. Then again. Then you hit the 6th fret on the 5th string, and then that sort of fades out and the drums take over. There's that beat, and then we come in with this classic riff on the and of 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right, so let me break down this riff, and it's really just a riff and then a little variation to it. So let me show you the notes. We're gonna start on the low E string. We're gonna play that open. Then we're gonna go to the 3rd fret, then go to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, then reach up to the 5th fret on the 4th string, and then down to 2. So, okay, that's the first part. Then we're gonna use a hammer on, and then walk down. So we're gonna hammer from 2 to 4 on the 4th string, then go to the 2nd fret, then play the 5th fret of the 5th string twice. So that's, so all together. Now here's a tip, is I actually play this with all down picks with the strum hand. Okay, so just get a real strong sound on each note. Now rhythmically, we're coming in on the and of 4, we're using some 8th notes, some quarter notes, and some of them are tied like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then it starts again, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and... Okay, the second time, what we do is we just leave off the last note. So remember that we finished like this. And we played 2 of those notes. That note is D on the 5th fret of the 5th string. We're just gonna play it once the second time. So it's gonna go. Okay, so all together, it alternates those 2 different riffs there. So. Then just one time. Then repeat. And that's your main riff there. So I kind of think of them as the same, right? It's basically the same thing. It's just leaving off that one note. So here's what that sounds like played a couple times, just repeating it around. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, there are these double stops. Okay, that are basically an overdub on top. So this is another track. 7 and 8 here, down to 4 and 5. Then 7 and 7, down to what looks like a D chord, right? It's part of a D, but it's just these two notes, 2 and 3. That's going on top of the riff. Okay, from there we go. Okay, this is our verse chord progression. We're gonna use 3 chords: an E power chord, a D power chord, and a C power chord. So all of these I'm playing just a 3-note power chord. Here I'm gonna start on the 7th fret of the 5th string. 7, then 9 and 9. Then drop it down 2 frets. Now we're on 5, 7, 7. This is a D power chord. Now rhythmically, we've got this little 2-bar rhythm. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2. Again, all downs. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, so and a 1, then beats 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then the and a 4 and then 1, 2, rest, rest. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Chords are a little staccato, right? Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we do that twice. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Then again. Then we do the same rhythm, but now we're gonna climb. We're gonna go down to C and then climb up to D like this. So that's just 3, 5, 5 for our C power chord, back up to the D power chord. Then the first one. That's the verse. Okay, then we go back to, of course, the main riff for the chorus. So those are our 2 sections. Now the only other part is after chorus 2, we have this little just sort of like breakdown part where Michael Jackson's like, just beat it. You know, it's right before Eddie comes in with his solo. And what we do is we just stay on E with that rhythm. We go, beat it, beat it. Okay, then when the solo starts, we go into the verse progression. Okay, we come out of the guitar solo, so we do the verse, and then we come out with... We just repeat on that classic riff and fade out. Great job working out this classic MJ tune. Be sure to take your time with those different sections from the riff to the power chords, with adding in those rhythms, and just work it out one step at a time. Then when you're ready, go and play it along with the recording. And to help you even more, make sure to download my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to play in any style, anywhere on the neck. I want to give it to you completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboardguide or use the first link down below. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 struggle with guitar right now. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.